Hi everybody in YouTube world, it's Jan, your tarot queen, your mouth of the south. So I have decided I'm gonna try to go through the horoscopes and do horoscope readings, some for this week, and we'll see what all we get through to. So for this one, we're going to do Aries. So we're going to work on some Aries readings for today. And remember, you guys, to like, subscribe, comment if you like this channel. And, maybe give me some suggestions on some things to read on or some topics to talk about. I also do self-help stuff. But this week I'm going to kind of concentrate on doing some horoscope readings. So for all you Aries out there, let's get this reading done. And the more you comment, guys, the more times your name gets put in the bowl, and you can win that quilt by Eleanor. And it is a most beautiful quilt, and it is so warm. And you could go back through my videos and see the reveal of it. It is just an amazing quilt. And took a lot of work. It's about a queen size, and it is it's beautiful. Somebody's going to be very lucky. So anyway, here's for you Aries out there. We'll just get right to it. What do you have to say to the Aries out there in YouTube world? Oof, okay. I think this is it. They just came out rightwards. Okay, so this is for Aries, and this is some follow-up for the Aries, I do believe. Okay, so we'll start with these right off the bat. Looks like the same as yesterday's. You need to get some rest. I know that you're like, ooh, that's shiny, ooh, that's shiny, ooh, I want to do that, ooh, I want to do that, and you get distracted really easy. So it's like squirrel. Yeah, so you got to get some rest. You can't continue to burn the candle at both ends and expect to accomplish a whole bunch. Now you have the King of Wands, which is an Aries card. So you may be dealing with another Aries, or you may have a lot of Aries within your life. I know I'm a Sag, and I have a lot of Sages. I'm married to a Sag. My mother-in-law was a Sag. So, I know a lot of Sages. And so you may be knowing a lot of Aries. But this one, it may even be a child that you're having to, chase after. I always think that Aries have high energy. You're very go-getter, and you're doing a lot of things, and you don't give up until you succeed. And then when you succeed, you're like, did that, okay, next. Squirrel. So it's like, but you do got to get some rest, and especially to keep up with the younger Aries. So yeah, you got to get some rest if you're going to keep up with an Aries. And it says that it's time for you to take some action, definitive action, and be super determined to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish, and without burning the candle at both ends. So it's saying that you're going to have to decide. You're going to have to take definitive action. If you're not feeling your energetic self, get some rest. put something aside for a minute and get some rest. Decide what's most important to you and go for that. And stay on track. Stay on track. You know, don't get distracted. And you have the Magician as well. This is your first major arcana here. And it's talking about you feel like there's something missing. Well, I can tell you what's missing in your life. You ain't getting no rest. You're burning the candle at both ends for this week. So, you know, you got to get some rest. You really do. Okay? So that's what you're missing. You're missing that energy. There are a lot of opportunities out there for you. You are one of those people, if you don't find one, you'll create one. You know, you're just that type of person. You're really bubbly and sweet and so, you know, you're like, I'm not waiting for opportunities to come to me. I make them. I create opportunities. So that's pretty awesome. Very business oriented too. And you are one of these people who are like a Sag. You take risk. You're like a Sag in that aspect. You take risk. You're like, I created this opportunity. I created this opportunity. I know there's risk involved, and I'm willing to risk it. And that's awesome. I hope they're calculated risk and not just fly off the cliff and see what happens. And, you know, you do have a lot of strength, similar to yesterday's reading, almost it, but you do have a lot of strength, a lot of energy normally, but you're burning the candle at both ends. So if you're feeling tired, get your rest so you can be back to being the strong risk taker that you are. So I believe that is it, unless this is a follow-up for you. It's telling me that you got the Seven of Swords, which is, you know, tweaking your plans, but it's reversed. So I want to say that, yeah, no, you don't have to tweak anything. You could just need some rest. You just have to, you know, buckle down and get some rest, one thing at a time. Now, you're still having those bad dreams, I guess. You're still having those nightmares. You're not, or you're in denial of something. You don't want to believe something is true. Maybe even about yourself. A lot of us can be in denial about ourselves. I know I've done it, and other people have too. You know, nobody's perfect, you know. I wish we were. And no one here gets out alive either, in the words of Jim Morrison. But anyway, it's saying that you're in denial. You're not seeing the whole picture. And I think that you need to look a little harder, look a little deeper, but get some rest. Maybe that's why you're not resting, because you're dreaming too much or having nightmares or something, waking up every 2 hours or 3 hours in my case. So I believe that is it for the Aries out there for the week. So I guess it's whatever week you happen to catch this on. So hopefully this hits you, Aries, and hopefully you take heed and do what is best for you. Okay? So today I am going to, let's see who we have on our list of people that we can. Rita Conley, Rita Conley, 9544. This situational reading is for you, Rita. I hope it finds you. I haven't seen you on my comments in a while. It doesn't mean you're not there, but I haven't seen you. So hopefully, you know, it finds you, and I hope that it helps you. So this is bonus reading is for Rita Conley, 9544. Rita Conley, 9544. Let's see what the universe has to say to you, Rita. right off the bat, it's telling me to tell you, Rita, that you need to stand your ground. You need to stand your ground, Rita Conley. 9544. You need to stand your ground. Be firm. I don't care if you're a blue speck living in a red state. I don't care. Stand your ground. Believe what you believe. Don't let people force you into believing the way they believe. You believe the way you believe. So stand your ground. That's just right off the bat. Okay, we're going to shuffle again one more time. I don't know if you're a card player or not, but I do believe I am going to cut the deck for you because it's telling me to cut the deck. So I'm going to cut it into threes. Okay. All right. Here we go. And the situation is, it's a Four of Wands. I don't know if you can see that or not. But it is a situation about celebratory or something, but you don't feel like celebrating. Like, I don't know if it's a birthday, family reunion, or whatever. You just don't feel like doing it. You don't want to do it. And, you're just not feeling it. I don't know if you're going through it. We'll find out in just a second. But the situation is about a celebratory situation, and you just don't feel like getting in it. You don't want to be in it. And the reason, you're probably missing a lot of elements. These have been coming up a lot this week for readings. But anyway, and I've been using different decks. This is the Mystic Dreamer deck, by the way. And this is the Magician, which is reversed. So you're missing an element, and it's in your enemy position. So you're either missing drive, passion, money, or ideals, friends, families. Maybe you're just not, you might be missing all of these elements. Actually, it's in your enemy position, and it's telling me just not feeling it. But in your ally position, you have the Ace of Wands, so you're not missing ideals. You've got ideals, and maybe your ideal is not their ideal, and it's their party, so I don't know. But it's in your ally position, so maybe, you can think of a good ideal to get out of it. I don't know. But, if you've made an obligation, you should try to stick with it and do it. But if you didn't, then, yeah, I think that you got the Eight of Wands on your best course of action for this situation. And sometimes it's just to let things go, and you might be trying to hang on to something or someone that you really shouldn't. Let it go, see what happens. Or you may have broke up and you don't want to go with a person to this place. But Rita, honestly, it's okay to let go and see if they come back or it comes back. And if it does, it's yours. And if it wasn't, it never was. So, just let it go. And it'll be okay. Or maybe you missed the celebration and other people aren't. Because it said for you to stand your ground. And, you can't do everything, you just can't. And sometimes, people are mad at you or whatever for what you can't do, and you can't help that. You really can't. So you just have to let it go and see what comes back. And if they're mad at you because you tried to do something and you just couldn't, that's on them, and they don't get to have power over you. So Rita, I hope this helped you. And we will do the last card thing, which I forgot to do yesterday when I did a reading for Ashley Oliver. Sorry, Ashley. Anyway, whoops. So we will do in the last card thing and see if I find anything else for you, if I feel anything else, like a clarifier or what that situation was. Well, I don't know it, but I think you do. Or I believe you do. I shouldn't say think something. Anything else you want to say to Miss Rita Conley, 9544? Okay. And I usually do this. I've been forgetting lately. This one. And it says, you know, no action is the best action when it comes to family and friends. Sometimes you just have to let stuff go. And you have to let people go. You can't hold on to them. You got to let them go. And if they come back to you, great. If they don't, they weren't meant to be there. So, with that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. The rest of it. And I hope this helped in some form or fashion, and I hope you find it. I hope it gets to you. So anyway, with that being said, I want to say I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and please hit like and subscribe, comment if you can. I know sometimes it's hard. You're driving down the road listening and you can't comment. Maybe come back and comment later if you can, or if you have enough time. I know that everybody is busy in this world today. Just trying to make it, you know, just trying to make it. We're going to make it if we try, as the song says. But anyway, I hope that everybody's having a good day, and I hope that this finds Rita. I haven't seen her on my comments or anything in a while, so hopefully she's still around and paying attention. So if you like and subscribe, I will put your name in the bowl to win the beautiful quilt, because we've not reached 2,500 yet, but we're working on it. We're inching our way up there, and that's all we can do. So there you have it. Once we reach it, somebody gets a beautiful quilt. I wish I could go on just comments alone. I think I would have it. Maybe. But anyway, we're going to go on subscribers. So if you hit like and subscribe, comment so I know that you're subscribed. Otherwise, I may not know, because some people are set on private and some people are set on public. So if you're set on private, I won't know you subscribed unless you comment. So anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And with all that being said, stay mystical.